Welcome, it's the Market Sniper. Yes, so super quick update for you. That's right, Sunday session, the Sunday Asian session opening up for our best setup. That was the silver setup, was absolutely home and hosed to target on the HVF, the Hunt Volatility Funnel Method setup. It gave us our best pattern. It was superior to Bitcoin, it was superior to gold, and it absolutely lurched home, doing a couple of things that we'll show you, which included bringing the gold-silver ratio down towards that ascending basing, ascending Rhine line. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so a quick heads up. I suppose first things first, community got the heads up first. I'll be showing you that. But we did actually throw out before the break on Twitter that we expected to see a real powerful finish to the week last week on the PMs, and we're warning that there's also a cascading number of multiple timeframes onto quite a macro time frame for bigger moves for the upside for metals. So let's just have a look at the tweet that we gave you on November the 24th, 27th today. 27th, Monday the 27th. This was, of course, Friday. And we just did a super quick little scratch from the device. This was sometime after we've updated the community. They had more time to think about it and get their positions. We'll show you the community update as well. But we're highlighting the 2000 level is sitting here. 2K we highlighted. Low volatility XAU, that's gold. Ready for that 2K break on data today. On data today. That was, of course, Friday. And what was the data on that day? We were highlighting the PMIs, both for manufacturing and services. So, you know, the overall perception will be slowing. We thought both might come in down. That would be a really powerful message on the slowing side. But one of them was down. Services, which is a little bit more fluffy, was actually slightly better than expected. But manufacturing, which is, of course, consumers buying, which means the manufacturers make less if there's less buying. That one was the one that was clearly contractionary. And that is a harder measure as far as I'm concerned. If factories are making less, it's because they need to restock inventory less, and that's because people are buying less. But that's, yeah, that is what it was, and it was the data, and that's what we forewarned on the Market Sniper Twitter. Are you following at the Market Sniper on Twitter? If not, why not? Maybe you don't like to know what the big moves are going to be. But the real setup was on silver, and you didn't get to see that. We just highlighted this on gold. In fact, we mega on a fundamental level, we mega silver bulls, but actually gold is normally the real God market that needs to move first. Well, they both moved. We'll show you that in a second. But let's just have a look at the community updates that were taking place during that period. We were showing you on the gold. So this is our private community. Nobody gets your names. Nobody gets to see anything that they shouldn't be seeing. We don't sell data for other things and other nefarious activities. So this is the privacy. This is coming up to all the updates, voicemails, video links that is done directly with me. This was roughly the 24th when we were looking at it. I actually showed them two gold charts here because we've been watching gold against another currency. Ooh, yes, secrets. There's a reason why, and that was the chart that was shared, which was very similar to the one going out of Twitter with the message low volatility, big move coming here for the Goldilocks, in our opinion. So that was the share. You can see there was written notes and a number of voice files that I was leaving, very specifically pointing out that we expected the gold to move a lot stronger on the data that was coming. So for those of you that are seeing that, it's actually on a relatively low time frame. What time was it? An hourly or a 15 minute? I think it was 15 minutes. So let's go to the gold and show you what gold was doing. And that's basically here where we were. You see that little fella over there? That's where we were in the low volatility. I'm already on an hour here, so it's difficult to recognize. But you can see already what it was doing. There was the squeezy Japanesey, and we were highlighting this. This is a working structure of bullishness. That was the squeeze with the slightly bigger impulse there. And we were highlighting in the whole bunch bigger one there. That, of course, gives us our major structure and gave us that target, which you are currently now trading at after a spike and pullback. So you could have on a shorter time frame another little wind up structure. It's possible, but it's quite clear the metals were going to be strong to us overall, and low volatility is often usually bullish. There can be instances for bearish structures where you have super low volatility, but this overall was occurring just below the border of the 2K level, to lockstep above the 2K level to get properly through, and that was very, very bullish. And so back to the community update that was taking place on the 24th. There it is. We were highlighting it there. You can see the bigger impulse. You can see the bigger impulse over here. And then that was right up top here, all on the 15-minute. And you can see it getting ever tighter. And this is the calculations, by the way, of risk reward, where you can put your stop in. And that's right. It's actually on TradingView. Oh, you need Pine Script for that. Yeah. That's right. Beta testing our product for the setups there that do all of that. Yes. So this is what we do. We really take risk reward seriously. You want tight risk, and you want blow off reward. So let's just see also how it went. And while we're at it, let's also show you that other currency, the one we were watching it against, the Singapore dollar. Go and have a look. And you can try guess why we were interested in the Singapore dollar. So this was gold against the Singapore dollar. You can see already against that currency, you're getting a little bit of rounded bottom as well. So that's an additional clue, because you're looking cross 360 degree across all currency kinds to see generally how gold is doing across the fiat complex, not just against the dollar, which can have strong days and strong weeks and strong months, and weak days and weak weeks and weak months. Oh, try to say that after a few tequilas. It's tricky stuff. Anyway, so that was that. And of course, let's go to our friend in silver, which absolutely smashed it. So smashing a break and pump through there. All the details of our HVF target is already made now, so it's a full purple status in terms of that. So here's a key thing that I'm going to warn a few people about, because a whole bunch of people might just go, wade in, it's time, charge, that sort of thing. I would actually say now's not the time to charge in. That's right, we are macro bulls, we are long-term bulls, we're even medium time frame bulls, but right after you've just made a technical target on the best quality HVF, which was silver, so this threw a bunch of money at us for the target, which is awesome. What was the RRR? Let me have a look. About 3.5. We of course were getting in earlier, so if you cut that in half, you multiply 3.5, you get 1 into 7. So if you can get in here and you're doing half instead of entering on the green line and stop on the red, you get a whole bunch better RRR, and that's still with the stop right back down here on the low 3. But that nice target maker, call it a 3.5 if you got in at the last minute. And remember, we were talking to the community about this before the break, and even actually that tweet was quite generous. It was before the break, and although sometime after you wouldn't have had much time, because but next time I looked, it was up and away. So there was the update later, straight after it had already begun its move, and there you can see it. So that was silver making its merry way to its target. So what are we saying now? Well, this is very positive because of the 3 flags YouTube video we did. We did the warning that something's coming. We then told you on Friday it's here, and we're now telling you it's started and it's made it, but maybe don't jump in right now. So those are the YouTubes that you would have seen. Let's just see, is that them? No, that's Shmi with cars. Isn't it interesting? This was the one warning that it's going to come, and it was a silver surge warning. And then this is the 3 flags, why this is very good, warning you that the data would potentially be the trigger for that. So that's the value of following us on YouTube. You're not getting it first, but you are getting to hear a lot of very useful things in good times, and some of them are macro. So even if you hear them a day later, an hour later, a minute later, or a week later, then everybody who's premium, you're still getting in. Remember, getting in early squeezes your risk, expands your reward. Actually, even minutes matter, and that's what you pay for. But let's have a look. What else were we going to show you? We were going to show you the gold-silver ratio, which with gold doing okay, gold didn't do badly, but silver just outshone it. That's Bitcoin, that's gold. So here we go with gold. That was the draw. You could have got in there. There you're getting a 5.5, by the way, to target over there. Nice little push right the way up. again with a draw. Awesome, 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 awesome. And now it's quite chill, you know. So this is now making a proper time frame, a proper calm holding above the 2000 level. So let's go up a couple of time frames. That's the 4 hourly. Let me just remove that for now. And daily. So we warned that this was a key event, and that was roughly when we did the last video that was saying a lot of key events are coming. You run the technical 2K. What do? You do a pullback. Then you run up to it, just pull back, and you wind up just below it. So that is a staging post just at the border to then gird your loins, rest up, feed the horses, get a proper sleep and a bath, and get ready for the next trunda into the great desert of new price highs. And there you are. And it's a walkout. It's a pretty stable. It's not a blow-off candle yet. This can carry on for quite some time. It may end in a blowout, but that's some way away in terms of all of this. And remember, the bigger time frame ones that we keep refreshing and warning you about, that's in those same videos, but some people might only be seeing these videos for the very, very first time. I don't know how that can happen. Disgusting. Where have you been? No, we're glad to have you. Thank you for coming. But this broadening structure overall is now in its point where it is about to let go of this capping descending grind line, which is why you may get one more time at some point. You may get a little blow off bit, and you might get this. And then this time the 2000 will serve as support. And then the next time you go, boy, oh boy, then you're going. And then you are going. The precious metal bulls will be here. And that will be very, very positive, and it'll be unequivocal. And as we said before, 2,900. So that's going to take you to the doorstep of the next round number to the upside for gold. And of course, silver will start its march. And what it'll likely do on that gold silver ratio is you'll get potentially that breaking that we've been warning and screaming about for quite some time, it has to be said, as an event that will come. Here she comes, of this level. So you're going to head on down to this level. Why you cry? So on the weekly time frame, and just buy a bit more space, this is what we've been talking about. This is what we've been talking about. And it's faked us a couple of times. It faked us there and then rallied for a marginally higher high. We said, don't believe it, don't trust it. It is not in a strong way. So let's just put that arrow like that and arrow like that. What are you calling? That is a channel. It's very flag-like. In fact, let's redraw it and let's go fat cokey with the transgender pink. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, baby. Oh, we don't need an arrow here, do we? Ooh, that's a little bit genderish, isn't it? The arrow, the phalanx. Put that fat phalanx away, I say. Basing, ascending, grind line. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes. And you're coming down into it, you're coming down into it. And of course you got that one bounce. What do we say? Squeezy, squeezy. Well, it's not so much of a squeezy. It's a little bit of a ledge though. There's your splitter on that ledge. And in the end, you break to that downside, precious metals. Your day is coming. The patience will be rewarded, and that will go to the 65 neckline, in our opinion, before it will probably have some pushback at subturn and a little bit of chop and chop around there, and eventually then it triggers that down to 32, and then we're in a whole different level of ball game when it's only taking 32 ounces of silver, not 96 or 128 or 87 ounces to buy a single ounce of gold. And of course gold during that period is heading for the 2.9, so it's getting a whole bunch better. And your silver miners, they start moving to, they may wait a little bit. Oh, it's just a passing fad, it'll go away, prices are volatile. Oh no, it's still going. Oh no, it's still going. Oh, it's staying up there a rather long time. Oh, it's still going. Miners, there they go. That's how it goes, boys. First denial, the river denial. You know, it's a very long river in Africa. And that's how it works. They will be in denial. The crocodiles will be eating them in denial. Okay, but we will be making the cash. We will be making the cash on precious metals. Yes. Okay, so keep stacking. Pure gold link in the details below. Pay what I pay. Same price for your silver and gold. Go and do it right now. Stack. ounces and grams and kilograms and kilotons. Why not? Why not? Write that check, big boy. Kilotons. Okay, do it. It will hold you in good stead and have it delivered to you virtually almost anywhere in the world. They will serve you. And if you don't, and you're small and you want to just do $20, $10, $5, whatever you can save, Bullion Vault link just below. Get your internet gold. Make the capital appreciate. And then when you have a couple of grand, turn it into physical, boom, have it sent over. That's it. That is the formula. Or trade it with, if you've got crypto and you're a crypto buddy, don't forget in the links below, we're serving at every level. There you can even use your crypto to trade gold long. Many people just wanted crypto as collateral to trade crypto. Well, you can use SimpleFX in the links below. Go and buy, put your Bitcoin in there and you can trade silver long. That's right. With Bitcoin collateral or other crypto collateral, you can trade things like silver while they're moving. The better quality HVF is the mover. It was better than what Bitcoin did over the weekend, even though Bitcoin has greater scope to go up faster, go down faster, etc., etc. The trade was silver. The best trade was silver. Why? The best quality HVF. Let me take you back there one more time. See it with your own eyes. Trade the best HVF. How do you do that? You join the community in the first link below so that you know what's a good quality HVF, and you get the guidance and leadership from myself and a multitude of trade leaders that continue to remind you of these things, continue to monitor and update during amazing video updates as well as my daily video voicemails, video updates, chart updates, comments, etc. From devices and spices with Apple, Androiding and all these clever things, all on our own platform. Not WhatsApp, not Slack, not Discord, not any of those other things. Uniquely yours. The best setup was the silver. And there it stands now at $24.70, and you could have got in at 23, about $1 lower. And believe you me, that dollar actually doesn't sound like a much. And if you come from Cryptoland, was very profitable. Was very, very profitable. Great moves, risk rewards. Okay, you can do it too. What you're going to do now? You're going to carry on doing what you're doing and carry on getting what you've always got, or do you want to be a lucky trader? Do you want to feel a little bit luckier? Do you want to feel like the market's always on your side and moving with you? If so, and you want to do that, click that first link in the bottom, right there in the description below. Book a call, talk to someone friendly, a non-salesman in the community. Ask him how it's gone for him as being part of the crypto. Have a look at the lovely platform, see how we operate, get the more information, and take your offer and decide what you want to do. Okay, this is real reset times, guys. You need to build wealth. Wealth will buy you more freedom. It'll buy you more stakes. Let me tell you, they are getting together a new flavor of politician. That's right. The rights are all going to come in charge now. You're going to get Milei of Argentina, a new flavor of Zionist. You're going to get the Dutch equivalent, Fun, whatever his name is, and you're going to believe he's working for you. He says no more immigration. Only he's a full-on pro-Zio, just like the Argentinian guy, just like the Zelensky guy, just like Trump, who's going to be voted in as your jewel in the crown for 2024, and you're going to get all hope and changey again. You're going to, yes, Charlie Brown, you're going to try kick that ball again. Lucy's going to hold it for you properly this time. She will never pull it away, Charlie Brown. How could you be so stupid? Yes, you're going to get this little right flavored thing. All we're waiting for is Le Pen of France as well to get in, and all of them along with their World Economic Forum membership that will be advancing the CBDC currencies and everything else. Time to be a wealthier slave, friends. The political system doesn't work for you. You will not vote yourself freedom. If you get and understand that, and you realize you've got to take what you can for the system, you are the master of your own destiny. Everybody else is mastering their destiny and is working for the people that pay them, and you ain't it. Just because you put a mark on a paper doesn't mean in the slightest that they think they work for you. They work for themselves and the people who put them there. When you understand that conceptually, then you realize it's time you do something for yourself, starting with that first link in the bottom below. Book a call. That's all I can say. If you don't get that, you don't get that. You probably don't belong in the community anyway. Just enjoy the videos. Thank you. Give us a like and a share. We love you. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. Namaste. Namaste, the self-dependent. Godliness is here. It resides in your own mind. The Christos, that's right. It is in here, my friends. And you were given. God given mental, Vedantic power in your own brain to assess things. If you do not use the computer you were given, and you cannot make the wisdom and the assumptions, you are not serving yourself, you are not serving your God. Until next time, I catch you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.